Have you ever been at the playground and you just stepped away to get a couple of coffees, and when you come back, you overhear someone talking to your husband and kids, and it sounds something like this? Oh, looks like Dad's on babysitting duty today. What? Babysitting? How do you babysit your own kids? Listen up, folks. Dads are parents, too. This outdated notion that dads aren't real parents puts undue pressure on moms. Parenting should never be a solo load. It takes a village in which dads live to make it all work. Why do men have insecurities about being a dad? Because when a man becomes a caregiver, our cultural norms force him to decide between his manhood and his children. Have you ever talked to a dad and seen his insecurities around parenting skills ooze out of him like dark matter as he shrinks into his shell like a turtle? Do you blame him? Yes. But the idea that dads are idiots with no capacity to take care of children is as prevalent in society as the air we breathe. And sometimes dads believe it themselves. Apathy and cultural malarkey have prevented men from becoming the dads we all know they can be. Do you want to see a real division of labor? Do you want to see dads become the Greek gods of parenting we all know that they can be? Then let's stop buying into this false narrative that dads are babysitting their children. That's what iPads are for. What do you call 2 billion women who take totally different paths while on the same journey? Moms! Join me, MJ Miller, as I dive deep into motherhood, what it looks like, what it feels like, and sometimes what it smells like. What do we have in common? What sets us magical creatures apart from the rest? We're mothers, and we're carrying the Motherload.
Why do moms say, I've had it up to here with you, when the people they're talking to are smaller? Shouldn't they say, I've had it down to there with you? As a mom, I have tried to discipline. The problem with discipline is it takes discipline. My husband and I are both terrible at discipline. We're typical Gen X parents. My daughter, the other day, brought her boyfriend home and took him up to her room. And after a while, we realized this dude was sleeping over. And so we both just looked at each other and went, is she allowed to do that? My kids can't hear a word I say, so I bought them all hearing aids.
What do you think the most challenging thing about being a mom is?
Having us all leave and her still feeling like she needed to be the mom when we were gone.
But now she's like partying every night.
Yeah,
she's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I miss you.
No,
I miss you so much.
You don't really get a lot of your own time.
Yeah, like losing yourself, just being a mom.
And it happens so quickly, you know?
Probably is deal with time because we are newcomers in Canada. It's really challenging.
I bet. But you've got your mom here?
Yeah, she's helping me a lot. I understand better how she can leave everything else to help me after I have my own child.
You learn a lot about your mom when you have kids.
For my wife, it was kind of like balancing all the new responsibilities that come with motherhood, you know, like the late nights and the feedings and all of those things.
Wanting them to be happy and going through the trials and tribulations when they're not.
Yeah, carrying that emotional load, eh?
That's right.
Of their sadness or their pain or anything like that.
I think letting go. As much as we did irritate my mom, I think that letting go was really hard for her. I mean, I'm only 2 hours away from my mom, and, you know, it still seems hard for her. You know, not for me, I'm grown, but...
I mean, it's all wonderful. And not having time for yourself.
It's all wonderful.
It's exhausting.
And exhausting. And challenging. And hard.
And wonderful.
Yeah. It's all of the things.
Yeah.
Motherhood is all of the things.
It's going to be tough following this act. My mom was super mom when we were growing up.
I guess being able to allow your role as mom to transform over time. Your role is to meet their needs, and that looks different as they age.
Basketball star Daneesha Provo is many things. A leader, a teacher, a role model, but it's here in Preston, Nova Scotia, where she's known as a hometown hero. Her path to professional sports started at 14, playing for a Connecticut prep school before moving on to Clemson University and ultimately becoming a key player for the Utah Utes. In 2021, a lifelong goal was set to be realized when Daneesha was selected to participate in the Tokyo Olympics. But an Achilles injury ended her season and any plans to travel to Japan. But instead of looking back, Daneesha is still looking forward to the 2024 Games. It takes a lot of guts and grace to overcome personal obstacles. So we're going to ask her mom, Angela, just how Daneesha does it.
Hello?
Hi, Angela?
Yes.
Yes. Are you Daneesha's mom?
Yes, I am.
Oh, great. Can I come in and talk to you?
Yes, you can, certainly.
Great.
Alrighty.
So we are sitting here with basketball mom, Angela Provo, and then we're gonna play basketball.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ain't trying to get to the net.
Okay, get to the net. Net.
I'm gonna do you again. Take it.
You've done me enough, I think.
Take it. Come on.
She gonna beat me. You were telling me before, the Provos are a basketball family. This is like a legacy. When did you start to see that she would be a basketball star? Was it like...
Soon she left from Green Creighton. At grade 9, she went to Kent. And she was like homesick.
She was only 14.
Yeah. And she stayed there till she graduated at grade 12.
So did you ever worry about her?
Oh yeah, all the time. But she always called.
Oh yeah?
She called every day.
Really? I want my daughters to listen to that. She's so many things. You said she's an amazing student in school.
Yes.
And
straight A's.
She's focused on basketball. She's an entrepreneur. She has her own elite training. Tell me about her, like, with kids and stuff.
She did it all herself. Training the young girls.
Yeah.
At the age of probably 7, 8.
So she wants to see more people with that professional drive.
Yes.
Getting to that
level. So that's why she's working with the young girls.
Yeah.
Young girls that like basketball and doing the day camp with the kids.
So what is it like having a daughter that's so determined? Are you like that?
No, not like her. She's very focused.
Okay, you ready?
My problem is I don't know much about these medals.
And I don't know much.
You don't know much either.
I don't. She just gave them to me.
We both know that she won a lot of awards.
And that's not even half of it.
So when she was asked to be on Team Canada for the Tokyo Olympics, she was playing in Germany.
Yes.
So, and this is her jersey from
that she got
Germany?
custom made. Yeah, she got that custom made herself.
What was that like, hearing that your daughter's going to the Olympics?
Oh, awesome, awesome. She makes the team every year. Daneesha, I'm very proud of her.
Well, I mean, what's not to be proud of? She's an excellent student, driven, like crazy driven.
Crazy, and still driving to get back to her basketball.
And then she's so adaptable too. Like, it feels like she can do so many things.
She's very special.
She really is.
Yes, she's an amazing daughter.
Did I have the talk with my kid? Yes, multiple times. It's an ongoing thing. I started talking to her before she started school. She knew about a sperm and an egg, uterus, like fallopian tube. I'm serious, I'm very scientific. So she didn't know about the sex part because, you know, she was only 4.
I think my kids are too young, but I've definitely had the talk of don't let anyone touch you. So that's kind of close to the talk. It's like an intro to the talk.
I'd say we didn't have a talk. We didn't sit down and discuss the birds and the bees. It was more as things would crop up. We would have very simple conversations.
Have I had the talk with my kids? A very high-level version of the talk, yes.
The talk? No, I think they had it with me, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Do I mother my children the way my mother mothered me? I definitely have some aspects that I carry on from her. There's some great things she taught me, but I'm definitely on my own path as a mom.
I would say there's similarities for sure, but there's so much difference in the way I mother as well, so.
No, I do not. I believe more in more independence, my child.
Did I mother my kids the way my mother mothered me? Is there any other way? I mean, may not always be the best way, but it's the way. So yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, I probably did.
I have a daughter starting university now. That's weird. If you have kids, I hope you have a good memory because you are going to need that when you're forking over $20,000 for university. I'm still paying for sex I don't even remember. I think it's weird when people say parents spoil their kids. It sounds like, it's just like a spoiled souffle that just caved in the middle. But parents just want the best for their kids. I already have an email into Aunt Becky to find out which college admissions officer is the easiest to bribe. The funniest thing about that college admissions scandal is that those kids thought they got into those schools magically. They were too stupid to know they were too stupid to go to those schools. That's stupid.
My name is Angela Provo. I am Daneesha Provo's mom. I am so proud of Daneesha, how focused she is, and she determined what she wanted in life. Basketball is her career, so no matter what she went through with some injuries, just play the game. Either you win or you lose.
Being a parent and having your kid follow a dream, and then if it gets scary, kind of go,
Yes.
I want to bring them back, put them back in the womb, protect them again. And that strength that it takes to go, no, she'll be all right.
I went to school, Nelson Winder Elementary School, Cole Harbor, and Sarai Borden.
So just up the street here?
Yeah. I used to play basketball at Ross Road, but I was a good shooter back then. I get a little bit of three-pointers.
Did you always live in this house?
Yes.
Oh, so this is like the family home?
Yes.
As a little girl, did you always think you'd be a mom?
No, not really. I never had a lot of relationship back then. But when I met Daneesha's dad, he's like, oh, do you want to have a child together? And I said, are you ready to have a child together? He's like, yeah. And Daneesha Provo is the one. He's very supportive, and he's been supportive from her being born till she's 25. I wouldn't say anything was hard. It was Daneesha and her dad. We both always had her back. So it wasn't hard at all. So whatever situation she went in, we would let her know. And if basketball is your focus to where you want to be, then you're still going to go. So I know that you're focused, so I know you'll make it there.
So that gives you confidence as mom, knowing
Yes.
that she's got this.
Yes, because she's a very smart, independent young lady.
Daneesha talks about her family a lot.
Yes.
Like when you read the articles about her, I mean,
Show
it's
that I found.
important to her. You can tell
Her
that
family
that's...
is close. We are a very close family.
That seems to be part of her drive.
Yes, it is. Our family very close, and Daneesha, she's always around her families. My brother, he live in East Preston, but they always here or we always out there. Very supportive. For my sister, my brother, my mom, my dad, they all are. Even with Daneesha.
So would you say family is the key?
Family is the key to what you want in life. They are the key.
Tell me about the community of basketball and North Preston.
They love Daneesha.
Yeah.
They love Daneesha.
So she's like hometown hero.
Yes. Everybody knew her.
So now walking up the street, the cars were stopping. What are you filming? It's
She's a celebrity.
Daneesha!
Moms against sons?
I mean, you feel a sense of community here, for
the
sure.
community are very supportive here. And the thing about, they see vehicles in the yard, whatever, so something's going on in here, so.
So they all want a piece of the action.
Yes. I'm a celebrity. Bravo!
Daneesha seems so independent to me.
She is very independent.
But did she ever come to you, when she had, these injuries, what do you say to her?
I say, honey, it take time. You take time, just do what you have to do. Don't worry, you're still gonna make it where you wanna go.
So you have great faith in it.
Yes. And she had one thing, but she's very confident in what she wanna do in life, so. So you have to have that face for your daughter. I'm just hoping that she make it to the NBA.
You think that'll happen?
I think so.
You think we'll have women in the NBA?
I think so. And I think she can strive to that.
Mom's got big dreams.
Now you're gonna make me want to cry now.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No. Just get ready to go on the court. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Because I'm always laughing, because I'm terrified. That's why I'm laughing.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do you that bad.
You are.
I ain't gonna do you that bad. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun, that's all.
Okay.
That's all, it ain't nothing but beating. I might miss, you might get it in.
I hope so.
That's
At least
okay.
one. I gotta get one.
Okay, well, I might get 2 or 3.
Oh, man, I was not expecting that. I thought that was a little dirty.
Okay, no,
Here,
wipe
you,
off.
you take your time.
No, you...
How important is alone time for a mom? It's like a very cherished, like special treat. That's like all I want for Mother's Day sometimes is just like an extra hour in bed.
I have an office in our new house, and I just go sit down there and spin in my chair until I'm ready to talk to somebody.
I'm an extrovert with introvert tendencies, so I need to recharge. I literally tell my kids now, like, Mommy needs a minute, and I literally lock the door.
For me, honestly, it's usually when I'm taking a shower or on the toilet. That is like the only time that is time for you.
I recently found out that I was diagnosed with ADHD. There's already so many conversations happening in my mind. So in my alone time, I write out all the things that are swimming around. And then once those are on the paper, then it's quiet.
I don't do alone, I do away from my family, is alone. Yeah. It's like the definition of alone has completely changed.
I need some me time, subtext, away from my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. The North American teenager, a hazardous mix of hormones with an unfounded sense of knowing it all. Except, of course, how to adhere to their curfew. Awake in her den, mother. A timeless obstacle on a child's path toward independence. If the offspring is discovered, it could result in a temporary surrender of all electronic privileges. These creaky stairs are so often little tattletales, but with remarkable coordination for her age, the teen navigates them effortlessly. Safe, a sense of relief and victory, though premature. No verbal exchange necessary, partly because resistance is futile, but mostly because the teen's breath reeks of alcohol. Good night. Or is it? The youngest offspring's laughter has betrayed his sentience, and now stands a formidable threat between the mother and her sleep. She wants him back in bed, but the allure of the Fantastic 500 is overpowering. His stamina is otherworldly, and if she upsets him, the whole house will be roused. This must be handled carefully. In a cunning display of redirection, she capitalizes on the boy's desire for adventure by inviting him into her fort. It seems he has fallen right into her trap. Successfully pacified, the offspring descends into slumber immediately, unfortunately imprisoning his mother. Any movement, whether it be an attempted escape or the subtle passing of gas, risks undoing her efforts, so she'll pass the time, like so many others, by scrolling herself to sleep. Never has she been more grateful for her offspring's timely disregard for authority as she nestles into place, diving into the social media rabbit hole where she can peacefully unwind, so long as she can avoid opening the teenager's private photo gallery. Too late.
Like a fish is to water and a bird is to air, a Provo is to basketball.
So I am taking a shot with this basketball at that net. We're playing Provo. First person to spell Provo loses. Does that mean we both have a P?
How I get a P?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way when I hit the net, it sounds like it went in, but it actually didn't.
But this is not my shot though.
You're just making me suffer. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Woohoo! This is me matching Angela Provo. Or not.
Okay,
when I get all the letters, I lose. Oh, yes. I just like this part.
She still can't get it.
Okay, Provo, you got this. Woohoo!
Hold on. So what happened there? I mean, oh my God, that'd be so. Oh! Wow! Wow! You got me that time, girl. And she wasn't even expecting it. Oh my God, almost.
So close.
Felicia.
Woohoo! I'm coming back.
And who you come for?
I'm coming for you. P-R-O-V, you bring it home. Oh, she did it. She's bringing it home. Provo. Provo.
Yay! Provo won! Yeah! Hey!
I had a great day.
I did. Very tiring.
Yeah.
But I had a good game. You couldn't beat me though.
No, I couldn't.
But that was the best day ever. But I'm so tired.
I'm tired.
Can't
too.
wait to go home and relax.
Let's go watch Days of Our Lives.
Oh, no. Bye, Felicia.
Let's go.
What I learned from Angela is that when the family legacy comes calling for your child, you let them answer. And that the path to a dream, however bumpy or smooth, is always easier when there are loved ones in your corner. Last week, I kept getting these messages from this guy asking me to do dirty things. It was my husband texting me to do the dishes. I know. People expect moms to be neat freaks, but I, unfortunately, am only a freak. Trying to clean a house with kids is like brushing your teeth with Oreos. I'll clean it after they're grown. My husband says that if I don't start cleaning, he is going to develop a wife-swapping app called Winder. I don't care. I'll just not clean someone else's house.